morning, EMC family, and as we welcome the dawn of a new day on this beautiful Docile Saturday, let us start with a prayer for peace and serenity. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not mine, be done. Amen. Good morning, everyone, and I'm going to leave you for a few more minutes to enjoy this beautiful dawn. Good morning, EMC family. I hope you enjoyed that piece of music, Cat Stevens, Peace Train. And this morning, as you get off the bus, what I want you to do is get on a train with me. And we have made a stop at Cattlewash this morning, and we wanted you to see the beautiful rays of a new day. It's a little overcast, but the waves, energy down here this morning is just peaceful and relaxing. So much so that I wish I could sit here for the rest of the day, but we have to keep moving. Oh, so good to see everybody on board. And Carolyn is here in deep thought, because this wave action is so relaxing. So I'll introduce you first to everyone who's walking with me this morning, and then we'll get started. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. It's lovely to have you back up with us. Hope you're feeling much better.
Yes. It's a lovely breezy morning. It's very invigorating.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm using the external mic this morning.
Look right at her face. No, you don't need to turn it. Just go. Look at her face. Yes, closer than that. Get closer than that. Perfect. God does know, Mary.
There, Lord. Yes, you guys know that Nicholas is with me this morning. Could not get rid of Nicholas. So, Mary, how does it feel to be out this morning again?
Well, it feels lovely, actually. It's really invigorating. Very nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It was very
Yes.
well made in the afternoon.
Yes. And we really had to make a big effort this morning. We are out of the house at 10 to 5. It was still dark. Now, the only other person up was Bird. Oh, these dark clouds that are coming
Caroline.
in. Yes. Good morning, Caroline. It's good to be out this morning.
It is. A little hair raising driving over here at night, but you know, in the middle of the night it felt like, but I got here.
Yes, you did, in one piece. So, and we have Cheryl with us. I'm going to be good this morning. Good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning.
Yes,
Sulking.
I know.
What's her name?
Yes. Of course, we have the love couple. And
I'm
Nick is going
controlling
to
her.
introduce this lovely EMC member to us.
You can't remember her name?
No.
I told you her name about 6 times, gone on the hill. This is Rosemary.
Good morning, Rosemary. Welcome to our live. This is her first.
Would somebody please type Rosemary in the subject here so she will remember who she is? Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, Nicole. Sorry.
Morning, Miss J. And of course, you know, guys, if I am here with the gimbal, Nick has to be here. So we have no we have no other choice but to walk with Nick this morning. I can start early.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here. Steve, this one's for you. I'm here first thing this morning, bright eye and bushy tail, and ready to take you on a sweet walk of a bit of Cattlewash to Bathsheba. So I hope you enjoy it with us. We're gonna have great fun along the way, a lot of laughter, a lot of talk, but just enjoying the breeze. And I'm gonna take a deep breath for you guys because it is fantastic out here this morning. So I hope you feel as relaxed as I feel now. So let's get started. So we're on the beautiful.
Useful because rats use them as homes. Obviously, if it tasted good, they would not be in this. But this is a rat home. Just saying.
Really? That rat?
Yeah,
rat?
Yeah, rat bit this. Yeah. Rat
Oh
bit this.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's a huge rat though.
Yeah, it's also a horrible looking fruit, as you can see. Okay,
It's lovely. Coconut water is wonderful, and the jelly is fantastic.
Bad for your daughter.
So we're starting in Cattlewash, and Cattlewash really just got its name simply because the cattle and farm animals that were on Joe River's plantation were brought down here on Sundays to have a wash in the beach, and so it was called Cattlewash. And that was because they were suffering from something called distemper, and distemper is when the lungs of the animal and the nasal passages and all of that is blocked. And so coming down here on Sunday mornings in this beautiful water, in these breezes, was good for the animals. And so that used to be going on from as early as the 1700s, and that is how this area got its name, Cattlewash. Easy and simple as that. And as you can see, sadly there's tons of sargassum on this beautiful beach. We do have this you can see it coming in as I pan. Although the water is beautiful this morning, you can see in the distance the haze of brown coming in, and it's washing out on the shore. But it's still beautiful and serene down here this morning, and we're gonna enjoy it. It's the dawn of a new day. It's wonderful to be here. So let's get started. We're going back the way we came, and Rosemary has allowed us to.
You remember her name?
Yes, I remember Rosemary's name because Nick came and stand up and started screaming for the poor lady. I'm sure she didn't ever have her coffee. She wasn't wake up or anything like that. But here he was, and Rosemary is staying here, and this is a beautiful, beautiful little home. So we're gonna cross this area as soon as I get the gate open, and we're gonna take you guys on a train walk.
Are you interested?
No, I'm crossing. So here we go. So we're at the end of the road that Cattlewash, the road that takes you into East Coast Road, and that road is still under construction. They're repairing it. So we thought we'd start at this end. And you can see the beautiful homes in this area. And this is a lovely, lovely area. That road in the distance there, that takes you back to East Coast Road. And what you're seeing is part of the sleeping giant. I think that's his belly there. And this whole area is just really beautiful. It's waking up slowly but surely. And so as the troops come, we're gonna take a walk up the hill. And this would have been the route that the train would have used, because this is the route into Belle-Plaine. So we're walking back the route of the train. And the air down here is lovely and brisk. It's beautiful, serene. The road is wide open, nobody's around. And it's just tranquil. So as you say your good mornings to everybody, I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you enjoy Q. As Nick shared, tomorrow we go to Carib Beach Bar. And we keep moving around our EMC Festive Lounge, and we're having tons of fun. We had a ball at Blakey's. And as some of you saw, Nick we took some pictures of a tea party, thanks to Tracy Henderson, at 5:30 on a Monday afternoon after a long day at work. It was just perfect. No tea was served. Tons of entertaining drinks, lots of laughter and bad behavior, just what the doctor ordered. So, as I save my breath, because there's a little steep incline that I'm walking up to go towards our first stop, I will mind the traffic, and you continue to enjoy the scenery and hear the birds. Good morning. Good morning. So here I was thinking I'm fit, but I'm certainly not. And I'm gonna get to a spot so this whole area is being cleaned up. Because it has a little riverbed, part of the Joes River system, and so they're cleaning it up so it becomes part of the hiking trail. Right. So this road, what looks like a road now, would have been the part of the train track. And so the train would have come through here, turn, and then go on to what is now the East Coast Road, heading into Belle-Plaine. This area is all part of the Joes River system, and Joes River is a tropical rainforest, and it's 85 acres of woodland, hills, gullies, and loads of mahogany trees. And of course, the official tree of the EMC sea grapes. We're gonna see the Edgewater Hotel, which has now changed hands again, and it's now privately owned, and it's under construction. Sadly, we had a little bit of controversy with it in the last couple of days, because as much as we want foreign investment coming into the country, we still want to kind of preserve the uniqueness of Barbados and to have, you know, public access. There are people who have traversed this area for years and years and years, and you know, they want to be able to still do that, I think, and to respect the property owners, you know, but they don't want areas to be blocked. And I think sometimes, you know, when you start shifting around and putting walls and all that, you kind of sometimes break up the ecosystem of the area, what made it so unique and tranquil and beautiful. So we are on the actual path that would have been the train tracks. Of course, all those tracks are gone now. All is left is this walkway. But can you just imagine how scenic this route must have been? Granted, you know, a lot of these things have grown up over the years, but all of this would have been cut back and very clear. And so the vista of the train, which started in 1883 up to 1937, would have been so beautiful, you know, and a lot of these things would have been little trees and shrubberies. This hill here most probably would not have been here, and you had a clear view of seeing the sea and the sky from here. And for me, I wish that we still had a train, because it is an experience to go on a train. I've done several when I travel, but in St. Kitts, they still have kept the train. It was more used for sugar, movement of sugar in the country. And so when you take that train ride, if you ever go on a cruise and go into St. Kitts and get that opportunity, you get to see the country from a different viewpoint. And so, you know, with ours, I mean, a lot of it was on the coastline, and this sea blast and sea spray can be cruel, but you know, it would have been lovely if it could have been preserved. So just imagine, because this spot right here, you know, is a path made by the locals. But that gives you an idea. This is Joe River. This is the bed. Look at that. I hope I have it angled right that you can see. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. And so where we just walked and I showed you a little tributary, it comes off of this going that way and then out to the sea. This whole area, you imagine, all of this would have been low, and you would have just been able to see out and get the beautiful sea breeze and all the health properties of being here. Oh my goodness, Nicholas is the most handsome, and what amazing, and what am I seeing this morning? Oh dear. Are we talking about the same Nicholas Dean I know? Yeah, maybe he's handsome, I think. But I'll take Jeanette's word on all of this. So now we're going across the beautiful Joes River Bridge. And this bridge spans over 70 feet. And this is the bridge that was used before the railway ceased operation. So you can see this picture. I'm going to zoom in as close as I can. You see the train there? Crossing the bridge at Joes River. Look at that. I agree, Trish. She has been drugged. Yes. And this is so beautiful. So years ago, this would have been like bits and pieces, and you would take your chances. And then a couple of years ago, this was all changed and made new. So this is so beautiful to walk across. And look at this beautiful view. So this is where Joe's River comes into play. See if I can get my hand down for as low as I possibly can. And you can see 70 feet. You can see all the original walls and structures holding it. Okay, it's not beautiful. And the bed goes all the way up because it's coming out of the hills, because the Joe's River plantation is further up in the hills, and all of this comes down. And I think Joe's River plantation is named after its owner, who was Joseph Thorne, was his name, and they owned the plantation from the 1600s, passed down, and so this is how Joe's River and Joe's River's plantation got its name. But if you've ever been here when we are having massive rains and see this area, is like a rush of water. All of these rocks are covered. You cannot see anything of the riverbed. It's just amazing to watch it as it goes out to the sea. And on the other side, yes, look at that. Look at that view. Isn't that view amazing this morning? Look at the beauty of all of that. And again, I'm going to tip my hand so that you can kind of see the bed. Woo. Nicholas is trying to aggravate the great trees, and I know that they're going to give him a hot slap just
Great
now.
bush, though.
A bush
So that's
tree.
where they build the cottage?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice cottage? Okay. Dear
Send the
Lord.
humor.
So you see how beautiful this is? And you see the drop. You see that there's a drop. This is a 70-foot drop, but look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. So,
Do not fall over, please.
yeah. That is so beautiful. And then we could just sit here for the rest of the day and just look out. And so you imagine being in a train and it's moving along and you get to this point and all you can see is this vista, this beauty. And if the water is rushing, you get to see the water. Yes. And then look at this beautiful, our official mascot. Look at this beautiful, beautiful great bush all the way down. This is a massive baby. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's right here. Isn't this just amazing? So we're walking over the bridge, and if you're home, try and come out and get a walk over this. This is a lovely feeling at this time of morning. It's beautiful, it's serene, it's calm. The breeze, oh, the ambiance. And I'm sure it would have been wider and a little bigger to accommodate the train, but it's now a footpath. And now we have the beautiful Edgewater, which is under construction, private property now. A beautiful historic landmark. And if you've ever had the opportunity to stay down here on mornings, it's just amazing. Oh my goodness, guys, I hope you can see there in the distance the sun ray is coming out, hitting the water. Look at that. Look at those rays. Oh. And the sargassum and the breeze. Just, oh my goodness. And I hope you guys can hear the ocean because she is roaring this morning. The beautiful rocks that signal Bathsheba in the distance. And this amazing 300-year wall that is still here. I'm sure made of egg whites and clay and mortar that's still standing. But hopefully I really hope it doesn't become a private home. I really would love to see it become another property for persons to visit. Oh, the wind on the microphone. I don't know if I can shield. Am I shielding it enough that you can hear me? I hope you can hear me now. Yeah. Yes, Maurice, I agree. It's all as Nick. But just look at that. Look at how the sun is peeking through, hitting the water in the distance. It's not just beautiful. The promises of a new day. Maybe Nick can do what he did last week. Bring the grape leaves and act as a shelter. Oh my goodness. So everybody's here. You can hear us. We can are all taking pictures of this beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And the breeze. It is. It's just gorgeous. Carolyn is saying it's just gorgeous, and it is. Oh!
No, you can hold up with your hand.
Okay.
Great.
So,
I don't
Trish,
tap them too long.
tell me how is the sound now? Is that better? Oh dear. Isn't that beautiful? I'm reading your comments and laughing, everybody.
What's that?
Yes.
Again? You said great.
I'm reading their comments and laughing.
By the way,
Oh my gosh,
Jeanette
look at
says
that.
to say that Trisha complains about everything, so don't mind about the wind talk. It's probably not even blowing.
Listen. And we all
Mary
know.
was agreeing with her wholeheartedly.
And we all know who the true liar is of the EMC. That would be Nicholas Dean. You know? Yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful.
It's like a halogen light coming up.
Yes. Yes. The rays of a new dawn, a new day. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh, thank you. I know I have no control over the wind. I just hope that we are all enjoying being together this morning. It's not easy getting up at 5:30 on a Saturday morning when you would rather lie in bed. And this morning, to get to this location, we moved even earlier than that. But when you get moments like what we are viewing now, of the sun peeking through all these dark clouds hitting the ocean, it's not just worth it. And I know we'll take pictures, and Joy will take her beautiful online pictures for us this morning. But there is nothing like seeing this with the naked eye, and you really have to come down here and experience this. Nick had a beautiful morning yesterday with the sunrise, and we are having another spectacular morning. And you know, no 2 days are the same in Barbados. Every single day is something else to behold. But doesn't that give you hope and promise and joy just to see that? It's just beautiful. And as it goes, it's getting wider, because you can see other areas where it's just opening up and opening up. Yes. Of course, when we first got down here, as Nick would call it, the sets were moving and the waves were coming in. But I noticed that it's a little slower now. More of the beautiful sargassum coming in. But, oh. Look at this. Look at this. And there is the cup and saucer, which Nick built when he was, you know,
in 1978, after he was 7 years old. Yeah,
my ma's have it.
Labor,
My ma's had it that he was here in 1937. Does not look like if it was built in 1937. Just as the train was ended, Nick was building the cup and saucer. I'm sure.
Read. It's 1973. You will turn the numbers around.
But look back at this beautiful bridge.
Wait,
look
before
at
we go
that.
any further, these are the two newest liars that are being recruited by Nicole. As you can see, she is an amazing instructor. They're telling lies all the time.
Oh,
Just
no.
now, Jeanette typed the whole set of stuff to everyone and then accused me of stealing her phone. But if you all have watched, if they had watched the vlog the other night, they would have seen them, her bad Nicole on Simone, and then go up top and say she never said it. There you go. Lies.
Not Miss J. I know Miss J. She is so sweet. What you see on camera, she is in person. You guys will love her the minute that you meet her. Her love and energy is just amazing. Of course. And so that's where we came back. It's really beautiful. The sad thing about this area is that if we go beyond here, what we're gonna miss is the signal will go and you will see us dipping in and out. So we're gonna try and savor this moment for you as long as possible. Nick, if I went further, it will dip. It will go completely.
Go as far as the corner. And
Yeah.
then you pretty much here. Actually, walk through. And if you lose them, just tell me, we'll come back later.
So if I lose you guys, I'll restart.
You all hear how well trained she is? Word for word, almost an echo of what I told her.
Did I not say I'm Olympic trained? I said this earlier in the week when everybody could hear me, could see me. I'm Olympic trained. So we wanted you to continue, keep experience this beautiful view. So we're gonna keep walking through and hoping that the signal does not go, because when we did our signal checks coming through here this morning, the signal started to dip. But I also wanted you to see where this land was. So I'm gonna tilt the camera slightly for you. And there, you see those 4 spikes? 4, 5, 6 spikes? That is where the land was. That is where the train track passed. Can you imagine the amount of erosion? Yes, that has gone on. But those spikes are there to remind us where the train tracks used to be. So you imagine that all of this was land. All of this was land. It is just, yes. Signal okay? Thank you so much, my family. So I'm gonna keep going. So we're walking along this wall that Nick built along with the cup and saucer in 1937. And this wall has been here for quite some time, because you can see the age on it. And this is coral stone, no two ways about it. This is definitely coral stone. And this is a good, I would say, a good 100 feet or more. And then the property is at the top, but it is a fantastic view. So look back at that view, look at that. Barbados, my beautiful island home. Isn't that beautiful? And in the distance, you can make out 𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗟𝗵𝗃 this morning, because it's another lovely clear morning. So I'm going through this area now. All of this would have been where the train was coming through. All of this area. So hopefully development will save it and we won't lose much more of it. I hope we're all here still together, and you can feel the difference now, because I'm sure you can hear me clearly. So that tells you the power of the wind this morning and what is happening. So Nick was telling me that right here by Edgewater, he remembers that they had a monkey area. Oh my gosh, a beautiful mongoose. Remember Nick giving us a story about a mongoose? I'll have to ask him about that again. But he was saying that there was an area here by Edgewater where they built like a little island, and it had a moat, and this would encourage the monkeys to come swim in the water, and you could just watch them. But of course all of that is gone. All of this was construction by the previous owners of Edgewater when they wanted to expand the hotel, and then sadly fell into financial challenges. So this whole area on previous blogs by Nick was covered with bush, and now we're seeing it being cleaned up, which is great, because now this is not a security threat to anybody. You can walk along this path. And when you think of where we started at Cattlewash and walk right through here, this is a good walk and a good exercise. So if you're ever down here staying at any of the little villas, you can get up and do this morning walk. Look at this vista, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And the sun is coming up. So on our peace train walk this morning, it's so beautiful this morning. So we're gonna keep walking, and it looks like we have kept signal, which is really great. Look at that. I hope you have on your darker makers, because the beautiful sun now is glistening on the water, and it is just amazing down here this morning. I keep using the word amazing because that is exactly how it feels. I was just thinking how much, in this moment, with the breeze, with all this beautiful vista, I now get it in one moment why my dad decided after university he was coming back home to Barbados to live and to make a contribution. I'm just so amazed at how beautiful it is down here this morning. And how many times I've seen this, it never gets old. It never. You can never get tired of this. Isn't this just magnificent? We are on another little bridge. This is another little stream that goes out to the sea, and as we take this walk down, we are looking at the back of Roundhouse, which is up in the hills, and they have been there since the 1800s, 1832, and so that's a beautiful spot to stay at. So this is the back of it. I'm just looking at your guys' comments and just laughing. Obviously Nick and Janet are giving y'all so much entertainment. Thank goodness there's a 10-second delay so I can't even hear them. This is so beautiful. There we are. And so, isn't this just so sweet? So we're gonna go down on the beach next because we are walking into the famous Soup Bowl, and Nick was saying soon there will be a tournament here, and I think we made it right through with no signal drop. Wonderful. Isn't it Serenity Prayer fantastic? And so we're gonna go down here, go on to the Soup Bowl. Nick posted a picture this morning of us here at this spot. I'm having fun. Just look at this view. And so this is another view here of Roundhouse. Isn't that beautiful? So they have a beautiful lookout point as well. And I think they do lunch and dinner as well. And it's a lovely location. Ideal location for relaxation. And as Nick would tell you, there are a lot of beach houses and Airbnbs in this area that you can rent, come down and enjoy. So we're going to take you down onto the beach. So the roar of the ocean will pick up. Oh my goodness. Wow, we are Jeanette and I are into collecting driftwood. And so there's a lovely piece down here. I think if she doesn't take this, I'm gonna have to ask Nick to bring it for me. But look back at the view. And you see the animals in the distance. You see the lion, and the lion is facing inland, and then there's a toad, and then there's a bigger toad. And there's Edgewater, and there's the cup and saucer that Nick built in 1937. And there's another view of the new Edgewater being renovated. So we are down on the beach now on Bathsheba. And so Nick is saying that this week, or between now and the end of the month, I believe there's going to be a surfing competition down here. And so, you know, he will be giving coverage. So hopefully they will catch up with me soon. But isn't this just beautiful? And you can see the mist on the water and the mist rolling in onto the land this morning as well. I hope you can see that. It's just, I'm lost for words at times down here on mornings. It's just so beautiful, so serene, so lovely. And we're doing something that we haven't done in a while, a Docile Saturday where it's really docile. Because I haven't really talked much history. I've just been enjoying the beauty and the nature of this location. And the distance too, you can see the sleeping giant. So I was right when I told you that was his belly we were seeing. Now we're seeing his face and his nose and his mouth and everything. And he is there resting peacefully. So you remember yesterday, last Saturday, we were on the other side of that at Long Pond, looking at it from a different view. And there he is. I so love my country, Barbados. And in the distance on the hill is the new Hillcrest Center. And that beautiful too. It's just wonderful. Oh, okay. So my beach guide is telling me that where we see the three coconut trees, right in like in the center, there is going to become a surfing village, proposed surfing village. So that would be lovely, because that's a lovely spot right there for that actually. Yes, it is just amazing. So, despite the sarcasm, we've had a lovely morning of fellowship. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's just been another easy, docile Saturday of walking and relaxing. Everybody is just like talking and engaging. Isn't that just lovely? Yes. Yeah, I know, Patricia, you're missing Barbados. But we'll try and see how much we can wrap in these videos to keep you going until you can come home. And if you're here on the island, we are going to be at 𝗃𝗏𝗏 Beach Bar tomorrow. That's where we're going to be, yes. Nicholas is coming to say something.
You just want camera time, and that's why you're turning the camera to show people that I'm here. We know the truth.
Oh, Maurice, I love that. Nick is so old, he stole the railroad spikes. I so agree, yes.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You're just vexing me because Jeanette has been trained well and has given you all strikes, and Maurice was the first name as far as I remember seeing.
Oh, dear Lord. I think he brought me a grape leaf full of ants. So, I hope you enjoyed this morning. It was, to me, the most beautiful of walks. So beautiful, so docile, so relaxing. I'm gonna get everybody who's here with me to share their thoughts this morning as well, so hold on a sec. Okay guys, Please tell everybody how you feel about this morning. I'm gonna come in
Nicole,
close.
why are you doing a selfie? I'm pretending you're talking to people.
I have Mary. I have you on the camera. You trust me.
Oh dear.
Put it closer to her so they can hear her right in her face.
And do not put that light on because I will admit everything if you put that light on.
You would do confession right here.
Yes, I would, right here and now.
Okay. So you enjoyed this walk this morning?
Oh yes, it's really, really lovely. And you know, the scenery, the sky was absolutely
fantastic.
lovely. The
Yeah.
sun's rays, absolutely lovely. And you would miss all this if you don't get up so early.
Yes, that's what I kept saying. And this morning we really moved early to get here.
We did, and it's much better seeing it in person than just on the vlog.
Yes, that's why we're
Second
telling
best.
everybody, yes, to be here in person is 10 times
It is
better.
a whole different thing. being
Yes, yes. Yeah, so we're encouraging you. Guys, tell me how you love this morning.
We were just talking about how we love this morning, and Cheryl was just saying to me how, you know, you can get up in Barbados and you can go to the west coast where it's beautiful and calm. You can come over here and you can see this, which is just rugged majesty. It's just, I don't even know the right words for it. It's stunning.
Yes, that's what I kept saying to everybody. I've been using the word amazing, stunning, and it is, you know, it is, as Mary said, it's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to be present. Yes,
yes.
to be here.
Yes, speak
Yes.
your wise words.
Yes.
People
yes.
are wasting their time not joining us.
Yes.
But then again, you don't want to be involved with this person. Come back in the middle of this camera. What is her name?
Bye.
What is
She's lovely, Cheryl.
What is her name? Nicole, you're holding my gimbal.
She's Chic Spice.
No, she is actually known as our sulking dictator.
funny voice, right? Yes, I don't know who that is.
Correct, yeah. There's static in the background. It's called Nicholas Dean Static.
Perfect. Good one.
Yeah. Okay. I have them for the rest of the morning, so don't worry about it.
Really? You do?
Yeah, I'll take care of them.
So.
Hello.
Hi. Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy this morning?
I did, but he took my phone and wrote all nasty things like I wrote them. I didn't write anything. Nobody got a strike.
Let me tell you.
And the secret police is a real thing.
We're going to make Nicholas walk back to Bridgetown. Understand?
Fox has pictures of proof. Cheryl took pictures.
Trouble with a capital T.
Nicole, nobody's going to believe you are Jeanette. Everybody's seen Jeanette like continuously now. And just so you all would know, it's been a beautiful morning, spend it with you all. I know, as I said before, we are helping the environment by getting rid of these things that are really not good for the environment. So we'll leave them here on Nicole's shoulder and she can take care of them from there.
Mana. Beep, 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 beep. It's just too much. So, from the beautiful Cattlewash, from the lovely EMC team that walks with me every Saturday morning, to I know we are now in Bathsheba. We started from the lovely Cattlewash. Oh my gosh, he's not even letting me do my wrap up this morning, guys. He's really being difficult. I did, because it said from the beautiful Cattlewash to the beautiful Bathsheba this morning. And just look at the difference actually, because when we started over there, it was, you know, thing, but look how the sun rays are hitting the land, waking it up. It's just amazing. It is.
You want to see one nicer out there? Hello.
Yes, Trish, he is completely out of control this morning, okay? This is the only morning that he gets to be out of control.
That's right, I'm always in control.
So everybody, thank you for being here with us this morning. It's truly a pleasure. When you have a week of stress and you're working and you're, you know, out there going at it every day, it's nice to do this on Saturday mornings, to just stop and come out and reflect and enjoy the sea breeze, enjoy the ocean. I hope you can still hear me, because I know I'm competing against this strong wind now, since Nick has torn up my sea grape relief. Get me another sea grape so I can block the sound. Yes, And already surfers are out in the water this morning as well. I'm trying to wrap up, but there's so many wonderful things that keep happening. Oh my goodness, dear Lord.
Does it sound better now?
You have to see what he brought me as a sound barrier. Okay, let me switch back.
I'm all about nature and environment. Good things like these here.
That's what he brought me as a sound barrier. Do you not think he needs professional help? Yes? Only Jeanette. Only Jeanette can love this individual. Only Jeanette. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is it. So everybody, thank you for being here with us. Tomorrow Nicholas will be, and Nicholas, Jeanette, and everyone who's on island.
And ours you as well?
No, I don't think I'll be
You're not coming tomorrow? You're telling your family you don't care about hanging out with us?
Y'all guys know that I love you so much, but I also have another obligation tomorrow.
She said she's sick of seeing you all. She can only do it
You
for
guys
1 day.
know that is not true. He is the main liar. So
My wind block.
So guys, so tomorrow at 𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗃 is where we'll be. And then Monday morning, we'll be back here on live to walk with you, to take you through the beautiful lands of Barbados.
To hear factual and real and truthful information.
And to see the beautiful Miss J as she walks with someone we call the Bajan warrior. Why, I do not know. But thank you so much, guys, for coming here, being with us. It's been a beautiful Saturday morning. Take this peace and tranquility. Take this lovely walk along from our beautiful driver Trish on the bus to our docile train this morning with me. I hope you've enjoyed this day. I've enjoyed being with you. Go out and enjoy life. It is a gift. It is a pleasure. It is a joy. Even with its challenges, it is still the most beautiful thing to have experienced. Along the way, you meet such wonderful people. To my entire EMC family, I wish you love, joy, peace, blessings, and happiness. And tons of hugs from me. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Enjoy. Bye.
Well, you are the typical Bajan. How many times you said goodbye though? Seriously?
Oh, dear Lord. Help me.
Well, we're going to breakfast now, so you can imagine more fun. It's so hard to let y'all go, and it's so hard to let go this beautiful scenery. But have a wonderful day, everybody. Tons of love, tons of hugs.